I'm Brett. Let's talk. Recently I did a review of two Ryobi sanders. This is the latest brushless compact sander. This one is the previous brushed version. That video is up. Please take a look if you haven't. I thought to myself, what would I like to do next? I decided that since I've been kind of vocal about Ryobi and Ridgid compact drills, I would do that. So I purchased the Ridgid Subcompact. I didn't think that there'd be much difference. I'm going to do a video on it. Spoiler alert, they're different. The Ridgid's, it's nice. I love my Ryobi stuff, but that Ridgid drill is nice. I thought to myself, well, if that's so nice, why don't I check out the Ridgid sander, the Ridgid brushless sander? So I picked it up. Now, it's on special at Home Depot. It's $99 for the bare tool. The bare Ryobi sander is $129. I covered that. By the way, update, this sander, which I told you in the last video, was $139 in the kit form with the battery and a charger, which is what I paid. It's now, it went up higher. Now it's back down to $169. I'll find it and flash up the page when I do the edit. We'll see where it is. It kind of keeps going around. I am sorry. I wish you guys could pick this up for $139 because it was a great deal for $139, but it doesn't seem to be the case anymore. This was $99, bare tool. And I figured, well, all right, this is supposed to be the prosumer deal, the prosumer sander. It was a really great deal, so I bought it, figuring I would try it. Now, I mean, look, it's a good-looking tool. It's got that little, this little outrigger style. Everybody wants to imitate the Festool style. Makita's in this style. Milwaukee's in this style now. Everybody's doing this outrigger thing, and I guess the old plug your battery right into the body of the tool is kind of, I don't know, is it old? Is it old-fashioned? I don't know. Anyway, I figured, what the heck, for 99 bucks, I'll give it a shot. And I gotta tell you, I don't have the same feeling about this sander as I did about that drill. I'm underwhelmed. This, I like the way it feels. So let's talk about a couple of differences. First and foremost, this is larger in the body and in the shroud, okay? If you compare this body area to this body area, unless this is filled with a lot of air and dead space, this motor is just larger. This is small. This is kind of all it is. Also, if you look inside, I'll try to get a shot of it. If you look inside, the fan that circulates air, unless there's another fan down here, is really small compared to the fan that's inside this. And when I turn these on, there's a significant difference between the velocity of air that comes out of here and the velocity of air that comes out of here. I was gonna try to measure it, but the batteries in my anemometer are toast, and I just got lazy. That said, I don't really need that to tell me that more air is coming out of here with a larger fan. Beyond that, I've said before, I like to test these things with 2 amp hour batteries. 2 amp hour batteries is basically what I like on sanders. I don't need to get weighed down. I don't like this thing to be back weighted. By the way, it's balanced pretty well. It's not back weighted unless you put a larger battery on it. It's comfortable. It's a good looking tool, but and now you guys can put it in the comments. Listen, my sanding skills, they're as good as I need them to be. I'm not the kind of guy who's going to go out and spend $400 plus on a Festool sander. I mean, that's not me. You got the wrong guy for that. I guess if your sanding skills are so good that you look at the price of a Festool sander and you go, oh yeah, I got to have that. You're a different guy than I am, and you're in a different league than I am. This does really well for me. I have no complaints. It sands great. It feels great. This, it also feels good. Let's fire them up and so you can hear the motors, because I don't know, they're different. This. It's a nice soft start motor. But the Ryobi is moving a lot of air. And I guess if you're hooking up a vacuum line, maybe that doesn't make so much of a difference. If you're using the attached bag, it's certainly going to make a difference. But the other thing that I noticed, and again, maybe your skills are different than my skills, but when I start this up, it oscillates and it spins. And if I put my hand on it, it still spins. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but I have to work really hard to get it to stop spinning. When I start up the Ridgid, it oscillates, kind of spins, but not with any great gusto. I don't know. And I'm not working real hard to stop that from spinning. So what happens when you put it down on some wood? Is it gonna do what it's supposed to do? I don't know. I just don't feel like there's a lot of power in this little sander compared to this. By the way, $99 was the sale price. $139? I'll get the card, I'll put it up. Its regular price is higher than this regular price. I'll be more clear later. Anyway, I just wanted to throw this up there, and again, looks great, but I just don't feel like it has the same power. Do me a favor, if you can set me straight on this, just throw something in the comments. I know everybody asks, oh, put something in the comments because it helps the algorithm. Put something in the comments because I just don't know. I don't get it. This seems like the better sander to me. Anyway, thanks. Sorry about the rant.